Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be talking about why does everything have to cost is about and what the music video will be like. So I actually wrote this song back in this is my old phone by the way. Let me go on my phone to see if I can find a recording of the song, because I remember found it. I actually wrote this song back in the 3rd of June 2019, and I remember I think it was like a Sunday, and I think it was because the day before I actually met up with my friend at the beach, and on the 3rd of June, I think, I was actually gonna go to Brighton Zoo, and I asked my friend if he wanted to come with me, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have enough money, but I hope you'll have fun," which is basically how my first verse came to life. So I then ended up going to Brighton Zoo alone, and I actually realized I kind of like exploring on my own sometimes, because I don't have to keep thinking of conversations to talk to with the other person, and I can actually enjoy watching the animals on my own. So that's how I came up with the "Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being on my own too." And yeah, so that's the second verse. And then for the chorus, it's kind of self-explanatory. I think when I was on a bus ride and I was on my way to Brighton Zoo, I was like, why does everything have to cost? I wish obviously I knew why, because the world has to run, and people have to live, and people have to earn money, and we have to pay for stuff so they can earn money. But it's just an expression. I wish things weren't so expensive, because he also said that he didn't have enough money for the bus fare. So that's why in the music video, in the first chorus, I'll be looking at the bus stop sign and asking my friend to come with me. But the friend in the music video isn't actually the friend that I asked to go to Bristol's Brighton Zoo with. So yeah, so that's how I came up with why is money the barrier, why does everything have to cost for the chorus. And I feel like that was kind of the main point of the song, so that's why I made that the title of my song. Sometimes I wish I had more friends that would come along exploring with me, because I feel like in England there's a culture where if you're not at uni, you should be at work earning money. So that's why sometimes when I explore in Brighton and I ask my other friends if they want to come with me, they'll be like, "Oh, I have work." So that's how I came up with the. But I like it if you came along with me that bit. Because sometimes I feel like it's more fun to hiking, because I remember in Brighton I actually went hiking on my own once, and I actually remember I started hiking from the Amberley Museum, and then I can't remember where I finished, but I remember I sort of hurt my hand. I feel like I walked the right way, because I remember there was a place to stop in the middle, which I did stop when I saw the first bus stop. But then I kind of had to climb through a fence, and then it made my hands bleed. So that's why like sometimes I wish like someone could come along with me, so then maybe if someone came along then I wouldn't have had to climb over the fence. And then so that's also how I came up with so we can take pictures of the stunning view, because I really wanted like to take selfies with like people, or like just someone to help me take photos with the views. And then and I won't wait at the wrong bus stop twice. That actually happened to me. So I remember I just finished up at the monk's house in Lewis in Brighton, and in that area their bus stop looks like this, and it didn't really look like a bus stop at all. It just looked like a rest area. And so when I finished up at the monk's house, I went to the closest bus stop, and I was waiting for the bus back to Brighton, and the first bus like passed the bus stop, but it didn't stop. So then I called the bus company, and they said, but the bus should be running. And they said there was another bus coming at like 4:30, I think it was. And then they told me to like get on that bus. But then I didn't know that I was at the wrong bus stop. I thought I should have been at the opposite bus stop. So I kind of like kept waiting at the same bus stop, which was kind of stupid now thinking about it. And I missed the last bus. So then I called up the staff in Monk's house. I was like, I missed the bus, I don't know what to do. And then the lady was like, oh, that's awful. And because it was actually around 6 p.m. and they were finishing up, so they were like, oh, I can give you a lift if you want. And I was like, are you sure? And then she was like, yeah, I'm passing the bus stop anyways. So I waited like until 6 p.m. and then the lady came and gave me a lift back to Brighton, which was really nice of her. I still remember this thing. So that's how I came up with so I won't wait at the wrong bus stop twice. But then in the music video, I'll actually be showing how I waited at the wrong bus stop twice. I mean, you'll see in the music video. So I kind of did a little chorus variation at the end. So it's basically expressing like how I wish like things weren't so expensive so people could go exploring in Brighton with me. But then obviously right now I am not in Brighton, so the whole music video will have like a different point of view to it, I guess. So it's gonna be showing what I experienced in Hong Kong, and it's basically gonna show like how I sometimes end up hiking on my own because like some of my friends can't finish it and I really want to finish it. So then that's when I realized sometimes I kind of like hiking on my own as well. But then like sometimes it'll be better if people were hiking with me, which is kind of the same as Brighton, but then the whole music video is just filmed in Hong Kong.
Yeah, the music video is hopefully gonna come on the 2nd of May.
I'll see you next Sunday with a trailer. Bye!